In today's video, I simply want to talk about alcohol. I haven't had alcohol in 2 years, and I actually posted a video about this, I think a year ago or so, and I figured it's time for an update. Now, my motivation behind no longer drinking was simply my daily yoga practice as well as health concerns, and that's why I stopped drinking. That's really all there is to it, and I'm really glad that I did. In today's video, I simply want to talk you through some of the benefits that I've personally experienced after 2 years of abstaining from alcohol. Now, the first one is a really important one, and that's presence. I'm closer to an introvert than I'm to an extrovert on the spectrum, and sometimes social settings can make me really anxious. In the past, whenever there was a gathering of some sorts, there was usually alcohol involved, and for the past 2 years that has obviously not been the case, and it has made me so much more comfortable in social settings. Now I'm way more at ease whenever I'm in groups or whenever I'm at parties or hangouts, and I just feel so much better about the whole experience. Number 2 is saving money. This is something that I think is worth mentioning and cannot be talked often enough. Not drinking is just going to save you heaps of cash. Whether you are into beer or hard liquor, if you stop drinking, you're just going to have so much more money for things that may be more important to you in your life. Well, I never spent a whole lot of money on alcohol. I was one of those people that was happy and content with like €1 cocktails and €2 beers. I did spend money on it, and now that money is going towards things that are actually adding value to my life versus taking value, time, and energy, if that makes sense. Number 3 is awareness. I've definitely done and said things in the past under the influence of alcohol that I definitely wouldn't have said or done if alcohol wouldn't have been involved. That's not to say that I ever did anything horrible, no. I really just know that I did things that I definitely wouldn't have done if alcohol wouldn't have played a role. These days, I'm incredibly aware of my actions, of the things that I say, the people that I'm with, and the environment that I'm in. It simply resulted in me being more comfortable, and although I never really have any safety concerns no matter where I am, it does make me feel a whole lot safer just knowing that I myself am aware of everything that's going on around me. Number 4, recalling memories. I drank way more when I was 17, 18 than I drank in my early 20s. In fact, in my early 20s, I hardly drank a thing. And when I was younger, oftentimes I simply had trouble recalling memories. And oftentimes those were vital pieces of information that I simply couldn't recall, which oftentimes put me in a really anxious and just really uncomfortable state. And now that's of course no longer an issue. At any given time, I'm able to recall everything that I paid attention to, of course, and I feel overall just so much better about it, that area, that thing of my past, so to speak, is no longer a concern. Number 5, great mornings. Turns out I'm actually very sensitive to alcohol. If I drink one beer, no matter at which time during the day, I can feel it in my body the next morning. And that's why I stopped drinking, because I wanted to do yoga every single morning, and I'm simply unable to do so if I have a drink the day before. And not drinking has simply given me amazing mornings. I wake up, I meditate, I do yoga, I feel fine, and if I don't feel fine, then it's not because of alcohol, then it's due to lack of sleep, a long night, me being sick, what have you. I feel so much more in control of my mornings. Previously, I oftentimes used to sleep until 2 p.m., especially when I was around 18, 19, and I never really got to enjoy those mornings because I woke up at 2 p.m. and then my friends, were texting me, oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I chatted to my sister and then I headed out the door. And these days I just enjoy full days, I have great mornings, and I'm just so much happier. Number 6, wonderful skin. Now here's the thing, I have a hormonal imbalance and my hormones are all messed up 24/7. There is very little that I can do about it, that I want to do about it, and it's just something that I learned to live with, really. And because of that, I always have pimples and I always have cystic acne, and there's just always something going on. That being said, the minute I quit alcohol, my skin got so much better. Because whenever I was drinking, the next morning my skin would be ashy, I would see new pimples popping up, and I just didn't look very healthy, and I certainly also didn't feel very healthy. When I stopped drinking alcohol, all of that changed, and my skin got a whole lot better. Lastly, number 7, healthier body and mind. I feel overall just a lot better about myself, a lot healthier. I've got so much more energy. I feel a lot calmer. And the best part is that I feel a lot more comfortable with just being myself, with my quirks, my likes, my dislikes, my freak out moments, my ups, my downs. I'm overall just a lot more comfortable in my body, and I'm really, really grateful for that. So yes, while the initial reason was my daily yoga morning routine, it's now become something that I truly cherish. I'm very glad that yoga inspired quitting alcohol, and I highly recommend it to anyone, really. I just think that not drinking for a certain period of time would be of benefit to literally anyone, really. Because one of those things that also has improved a lot are my coping skills. I can cope way better in difficult situations. I can calm myself, I can center myself, and I don't need to rely on anything outside of me, on anything external to put me in a calm and focused state, if that makes sense. And that was previously, and we're talking way back, definitely not the case. I think that was it for me. I hope it was a benefit to you. And if you recently stopped drinking, then I would love to hear about the benefits that you're personally experiencing. It's a topic that I don't talk a whole lot about, actually, and it's definitely not talked often enough about, and I do think there should be heaps more videos about this topic, and this is the reason why I'm making these types of videos. I hope you have a lovely day and see you guys next time. Oh, and I'm not sure what I mentioned at the beginning, but I'm a bit congested, hence my weird voice and maybe my pale complexion. Anyway, that's that. Have a lovely day and see you guys next time.